Hello everyone. Today in chapter 1 sets we are here to discuss some questions of your miscellaneous exercise. Our questions are question number 5, show that if A is subset of B then C minus B is subset of C minus A. Question number 6, assume that power set of A is equal to power set of B, then we have to show that A is equal to B. And our question number 9, using properties of sets, show that A union A intersection B is equal to A, and the second one A intersection A union B is equal to A. We will start with the question number 9. The first one, our first one is A union A intersection B. Okay, we are starting from this. We have to show that this is equal to A. We are starting from left hand side. So A union A union is distributive over intersection, then intersection A union B, right? So A union A intersection A union B. We know that A union A is A intersection A union B. Now you can see that A is a set, A union B is another set. In between we are having intersection. जब भी आप intersection लेते हैं, then we get the minimum one. If you see by the Venn diagram, this is your Venn diagram. You can see this is A and this is B and this is A union B. अब आप देखिए जब आप A union B का इंटरसेक्शन A के साथ लेंगे तो आपको A यूनियन B पूरा कंप्लीट शेडेड पोर्शन है, उसका इंटरसेक्शन अगर आप A के साथ लेंगे तो आपको क्या मिलेगा? A. So this is equal to A and this is equal to your right hand side. In the same way we will proceed for the second question also. Left hand side, that is A intersection A union A intersection B. यहाँ पे जो इंटरसेक्शन है वो आपका डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव है ओवर यूनियन. सो यू कैन सी हियर A intersection A will be A union A intersection B, right? Again we will move for the Venn diagram. You can see here this is A and this is A B and this is your A intersection B. A intersection B. जब आप A intersection B का यूनियन लेंगे पूरे A के साथ, right? So what you will get? Obviously A, because when we take the union we get the bigger one. When we take the intersection we get the smaller one. So this is how we have done question number 9 using properties of set. So that these are the properties, and here we have also made this thing clear with the help of the Venn diagram. So now let us move on to the question number 6. In question number 6, it is given that assume that power set of A is equal to power set of B. We are here to show that A is equal to B. Okay, to show A is equal to B, given power set of A is equal to power set of B. Okay, let small a belongs to capital A be an arbitrary element. Okay, now you just see if small a is an element of set A, then this is your subset and this will belong to the power set of A. Okay, this will belong to the power set of A. Now you can see that this will also belong to the power set of B, because power set of A is equal to power set of B, right? Now just see, after this B belongs to, this is A, sorry, A belongs to B. Now A belongs to A implies A belongs to B. Therefore A is a subset of B. Let the equation number be 1. Similarly, we can take the another way. We'll take the another element of B. Suppose small b belongs to capital B, be any arbitrary element, then this will belong to power set of B. Again, this will be power set of A. The reason, because it is power set of A is equal to power set of B. Now again, here small b will belong to A, and from here we can conclude that B is subset of A, equation number 2. So from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, here A is equal to B. So this is how we have proved that if power set of A is equal to power set of B, then A and B are your equal sets. Okay. Now moving on to the question number 5. You can see that it's given that show that if A is subset of B, then C minus B is subset of C minus A. Okay, C minus B is subset of C minus A. This we have to prove. Let X belongs to C minus B. Right? Then X belongs to C and X does not belongs to B by definition of A minus B. Then X belongs to C and X belongs to B complement. Just see, if it does not belongs to B, that means it belongs to B complement. X belongs to C and X belongs to A complement. Just understand here, it's given that A is subset of B. From here we are having B complement is subset of A complement. If X belongs to B complement, that means X will also belongs to A complement. Next, X belongs to C and X does not belongs to A. That means X belongs to C minus A. So you have seen that we have taken the arbitrary element X belongs to C minus B, and again this X belongs to C minus A. This implies that C minus B is subset of C minus A. So this is how we have shown that if A is subset of B, then C minus B is subset of C minus A. Thank you.